Dear young future talents, I don't wish to convince you of entering wherever. I just want to tell you a little story. And this story is about myself. I started first my studies, which was in economics. So many moons ago, I wanted to study, like maybe many of you, in economics, believing that this would be the only area where you can soon become a millionaire and soon have the possibility to set up your own business, become an entrepreneur, shine in your private life as well as in your professional life, and climb the social ladder quickly. I did my studies, and it was in St. Gallen, which is not a tiny university at that time. 30 years ago, it was considered as the number one. And after 3.5 years, doing my internships, doing my exams, I had no difficulty whatsoever. I just realized, great, fantastic. These are fantastic models. These are business models I'm listening to. These are great examples, life examples I'm listening to, talking to fantastic faculty, but I'm missing something. I'm missing something. I don't feel the stress. I will be very distant. I will be distant to a certain reality. I may be behind my desk. I may be in meetings, talking in a very smart way. Is that what I want to do with my future? Is that how I see myself adding value to my family, to my environment, to any industry really? Do I see myself doing this for the coming 20 to 25 years? The answer was no. I said, what do I need? What am I looking for? I'm actually looking for an industry, possibility to enter an industry where I receive immediate feedback from my customers, where I'm confronted on a daily basis immediately with the good way of me providing value to the ones who are paying my salary at the end of the month. I'm looking for this little stress element, this stress factor, which will boost me every morning and telling me why I need to wake up. And I realized that there was really only one industry which would provide me this, was the hospitality industry. So I did my little research. I talked to some friends, some people from the network, going through my parents and their friends. And they comforted me in this hypothesis. The hospitality industry is the only one where you actually participate whilst working to the fun and to the party and to the event. You are a direct influencer of the experience the people who are paying your salaries can have at the end of the day. And they will let you know whether you did a good job or whether you could improve in your job. They're not going to tell you whether you did a lousy job. They're going to go home and not come back. And this is one of the beauty of this industry. Also, one of the challenge of this industry is that you are provoking positive feedback, but you will have to be looking for the negative one or the one which will allow you to always become better. That's quite exciting. It's also an industry which definitely has to do with both people, managing people, and that is something which you can apply to any type of industry if you decide to move, since we all know that you're going to have 3 to 4, even 5 maybe different careers in your life. This is the future, or it's the new reality. So people management, considering the other one as important to the solution and to the experience you're providing to your team as well as to your customers. So the relationship is fundamental within this industry. It's a lot of soft skills. These soft skills are currently being thought after by the industry I was first educated for, which is the business industry. They are looking for these soft skills. They are recruiting students from the best hotel schools in the world in order to get this soft skill, because they can't be taught only by one industry, which is the hospitality industry. This is where we will put focus on developing these soft skills, which is relationship, which is reading the customer, which is reading the next kin, your colleague. What can I do for him so that we both shine better? So this is something which is quite unique. So people management is something you will acquire within this industry. Also, the other element is customer service excellence, oriented towards delivering always the best and more than the best service. This is the only industry which considers as a standard that what you have to deliver to a customer has to be achieved 100%, not 80%, not 90%. It has to be achieved 100% through processes. The difference, the 120%, is done by you. And that means that you as an individual will be considered by the people who will be in front of you, whether it is your colleagues, your management, or your customers. That these are two fundamental areas which this industry is the only one which is proposing and helping you to acquire over time. And then the other part, which tends to be forgotten because hospitality is perceived as an art, soft skills. You need to be you need to be kind of artistic. It will take the best out of you as the most creative part of you. Well, yes, as well, yes. You can have a lot of fun in that, but there is also another area, which is the more scientific area, which is the more management-related area. It is an industry. It is not just because I believe I will be a fantastic host, let me become a restaurateur, let me manage my hotel. No, it is a science behind it. Otherwise, you will be unsuccessful. So this element of management, you need to have management understanding, skills, knowledge, deeper knowledge about the management. That will also be something which any good hotel school will develop in you. But that's not it. That's not all over there. The other element which is kind of unique in hospitality education or within the hospitality sector is that by definition you will become an entrepreneur. Because we're developing the human being, because we're developing the management part, these two together will allow you to be a better entrepreneur and develop your own business, be curious enough to develop it, and be good enough to actually develop sustainable business. And maybe your dream is to be your own boss one of these days and have your own business. Well, going through hospitality education will allow you to become this maybe faster and surely better. That's hopefully some elements which will inspire you to join this industry. I've joined it 30 years ago. I can consider myself as an entrepreneur within a company. Very happy, and every day I see new facets of this industry. I am learning new things. I am confronted with new issues, new problems, but I also have developed over time the necessity and the fun to find solutions for all these issues and problems. So I hope I could inspire you a little bit to join this industry and tell you already welcome.